And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me again on my latest episode on my channel. I'd like to thank every single one of you that's hit that subscribe button and really do appreciate all the support and all the likes and everything on all my videos. It really is very much appreciated, so shout out, nice one. The Liverpool family is the best anyway, so thank you very much everyone for hitting that, smashing that like button. And if you're new to the channel, just hit that subscribe button and just join the family. So we're just going to be on this channel. If you're new to it, I talk about transfer news, all things Liverpool. As you can tell, I'm a local scouser, so we only live down the road from Anfield. So yeah, get involved. And in the future, I will be doing a very special Anfield video, because I live only a walk from the ground. I will do a little short mini documentary, and just show it to all yous. Leave in the comment section what you want to see, especially because that's why I love the Liverpool family and I love this club. There's so many amazing fans, and yous watching wherever you are in the world. That's why I love interacting with everyone and all fans around the world, really. But I'll be doing a little special subscriber video, and I'll put it up on YouTube. So if we can hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll literally go out and I'll film everyone around Anfield and the Anfield Stadium. So if you live in Australia, America, wherever, Asia, anywhere around there, welcome to the family, and I'll be very excited to actually bring it to you. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully you are as well. So leave in the comment section if you'd like that, and I'd give you a little tour around Liverpool. I'm very lucky to actually live so close to the ground, and it'd be a pleasure to actually bring that to you. But today, yeah, if you haven't seen it, DOMINIC Solanke, yes, our brand new signing, our official one at the minute that we've actually got. He scored 2 today. The England under 20s, they won 3-1 against Italy in the under 20s World Cup, so that is cracking news for the young lads, and especially the Merseyside lads from Everton and Liverpool. It's predominantly in that squad, it's all Merseyside based, not all of it, but I think there's about 6 to 7 players, especially when DOMINIC Solanke signs on the 1st of July for us. So yeah, you won out. Solanke scored 2. He scored the second and third goal, and SHEYI set up 2 goals as well, which was cracking. Hopefully he gets. I've seen I'll talk about it a bit later. SHEYI's men and Ryan Kent are meant to be maybe moving out on loan. So let me know if you'd like to see that. The 2 young lads actually getting a chance. I hope hopefully if you do get a chance, it's in the Premier League. But as Danny Ward, I'll talk about in a sec, he's been given his chance at Huddersfield and he's really blossomed, Danny, as you can see. But yeah, shout out to the England lads. Well in, boys. And they're going to be playing in the final in the next couple of days. So that is cracking news for all England fans, and especially Liverpool fans and fans of Merseyside football, that they are the bossing it. They're bossing it in the World Cup at the minute in Korea. But yeah, so second story I'll be talking about Lucas. So yeah, I'll be talking about Lucas next. He's been in talks with Gremio, and then later I'll talk about Danny Ward. Is speaking out about what he wants to do next year, the coming season. Van Dijk, I'll just touch on what my personal view, and you can all comment back on how you feel, because I've seen me as well yesterday when all that ridiculous news and released a statement. Liverpool released a statement. You sat there and you're like, what has happened? We were all fuming, weren't we? So I can see on the comments in the last video, we were all gutted. So I'll just talk about that and how I feel, and so you can relay back on the comments and everything down there. So make sure you comment how you feel. It's frustrating, innit? But I get to that when I've done that. And literally the last one, it's his Dutch centre-back partnership. We've meant to have been putting a bid in for Stefan de Vrij. The Lazio Dutchman is a centre-back partner. So I'll talk about that at the back end. So yeah, Lucas Leiva, what a player. We've had him for 10 years, haven't we, on Merseyside. Rafa Benitez signed him as an attacking mid, but he converted him into a defensive mid. And sadly, he's been linked with going back to Gremio, as the Middlesbrough video that, if you haven't seen it, check it out. I don't know, Max Reaction. When he got substituted, he gave or the whole of Anfield a really round of applause. And at the time, I was like, he might have. I think he's gone. That was his last game at Anfield. I hope not, but he's commented here in the. He's quoted. Let me get my quotes up. Where is it? Yeah, he's quoted here in the Mirror. Lucas, he's out of contract this month at Liverpool and says he could re-sign for Gremio on a free 10 years after he quit them from Anfield for 5 million. I remember him moving. The midfielder has turned down the opportunity in January as he wanted to complete a decade at Liverpool. Yeah, he's quoted as saying, "Now in the window, we have had a conversation with Gremio," that's Lucas, but not an official. I do not hide my desire to return to Gremio, but there are several factors leading up to the decision. That is quoted. I'll leave the little story downstairs, but let me know, Lucas come to Anfield with such... I felt bad for him, and like me being a fan as well, and I don't know, let me know how you felt when we very first signed Lucas. He went through a very difficult time. I'm trying to remember a player that actually went through a more... it was weird when it was very hard for him to break into the team. He was behind Mascherano and Alonso back then, so he couldn't break into the team. But every time he seemed to come on the pitch, like the fans, he'd just trip someone over outside the edge of the box and we concede a goal. But hats off to him. I love him as a player. He's been here for 10 years. So let me know if you'd be really sad to see Lucas go. He's a shout out. I wish him all the best, and as I bet all of us do. If he does actually leave for Gremio, all the best, lad. You've been a cracking servant to the club, and thank you very much. So yeah, Huddersfield Town. Danny Ward has been quoted as saying he would like to move. He died another year. Excuse me, sorry lads. He'd like to go to Huddersfield for another season. That'd be very interesting. Let me know if you want to see Danny Ward back at Huddersfield for next season. Like, if you've seen what he done, yeah, he was on loan for a season. He guided them all the way to the playoff final with his penalty saves in the semis and, more importantly, in the final. He had a cracking season, didn't he? Let me know if you've watched a bit of Danny Ward. Do you reckon could he push Karius and Mignolet? If you've seen him play, I only seen him in the last 2 games, but I personally haven't seen a lot of him to actually judge him. But if you have, leave in the comment section if you think Danny Ward should be brought into starting 11 for next season, or like the in contention really, or do you think we should move him actually back out to Huddersfield for another year? I think that'd be really beneficial if we actually sent him back out to Huddersfield, because he'd be getting a whole season in the Premier League really, and with Klopp his best mate to Huddersfield, so we definitely get game time really. But yeah, so Danny Ward, as always, I'll leave the story down below. That's from This Is Anfield. The next one is Stefan de Vrij. Reports, this is from footballitalia.net. The Italian reports Liverpool made a €20 million bid, 17.3 million bid for Stefan de Vrij. Sorry if I'm getting that wrong. I'm rubbish with pronunciation. But it was rejected by Lazio, apparently. The central back is out of contract next summer, and his apparent reluctance to sign a new contract has fueled speculation that he could leave this summer. As again, he's another Dutchman. He plays alongside Virgil van Dijk, really. I'll talk about Virgil in a minute. That'll be a long one. But yeah, let me know if you've seen this lad. Again, I've seen in the comments a couple of people talking about him actually maybe moving, and people suggested that they'd like to see him in a red shirt. I don't watch a lot of Italian football. I've only watched Juventus, really, of a team this season in the Champions League, because they've went all the way to the final. But if you've seen Stefan de Vrij or any Holland matches, do you reckon, is he any better than Lovren, really? He's 25 years old. Yeah, I get his... he started off his career at Feyenoord, making 135 appearances and scoring 6 goals. That was from 2009 to 2014, and then he moved to Lazio in the season of 2014, and he's currently at them in 2017. And he's represented the Netherlands under 16s, 17s, under 19s, under 20s, under 21s, and he's actually made 30 senior appearances for the Dutch team and scored him 3 goals. And he's 6'2", so average height for a defender. So let me know, do you reckon he'll actually improve our defence? I'm not saying... Reports in have said that we've put the bid in, but as always, what's happened with Salah and Van Dijk, we'll see. We will see what happens. Don't get too bigged up. I'm not gonna do what I'm not gonna big myself up again. So until it's actually announced. I'll bring the stories to you, but just be cautious, all of us, because we don't want another Van Dijk on our hands. So yeah, but that's just, it's coming out from Italy that we've meant to apparently have put a bid in for the Stefan de Vrij. So yeah, that'd be interesting. Watch that space. There'll be a lot of defenders, as I mentioned. As always, comment in the section below what centre-backs you want to see at our football club. That is most important. And the final one, to round it all off, the madness that was yesterday. What was that, everyone? As I've mentioned, we were all fuming. So let me know, have you calmed down? I'm still fuming personally of what a mess that this transfer has turned into. Meant to have signed him 1 minute, Southampton reporters another minute, and then we're getting a proper shouting at from the Premier League. Back off, or you're getting a transfer ban, or maybe even worse. So that is what we don't want if it does come to that. Apparently, Southampton have actually accepted Liverpool's apology that I released yesterday and was on the website. So hopefully nothing else happens after that, because we don't want to transfer embargo and do an Atletico Madrid where we can't sign any players. But yeah, I really think the main reason that got me is someone has leaked that out from the club. Either deliberately, or they've been too really stupid to actually release it. It's trickled out. We should have just kept it in-house if it was happening. I know, like, I was talking about Van Dijk and everyone, but it looked so certain to happen. That's what, and me and you, and we're all like, what has happened? What has happened there? Because he was meant to, he's uploaded a Twitter pic, Van Dijk, I'll leave it there, and he's just like, oh, chilling, like that caption of a cloud. He's thinking, he's like, what has happened? Like all of us, what has happened? There's no Ian there, so I don't know if, unless Ian snuck back into the club and he's messing up all the transfers again. It would surprise me. He's probably just chilling in the boardroom at Anfield and trolling John Henry and all the lads from FSG. But yeah, don't get me in stars on FSG. There's lots of fans that have different opinions on FSG. I think we'll find out by the end of this summer where they, as owners, actually stand with us. See how much they invest into the team and where we are come the beginning of the season. And if we've got the right quality of players and the investment, that is what's most important. Let me know, how much would you be happy with significant funding on this team? For me personally, I'd say 200 million. 200 million pound needs investing, and probably even more. But that is the limit to actually what for me personally, we should be spending to improve the bench and the starting 11 for Liverpool. But yeah, we'll find out in the next week, as I've mentioned. But I think we need Liverpool and the press officers that we're close with James Pearce and all the other close ties to Liverpool. They need to like break up a bit and not be too close in not negotiations, but just back off. Let the club do the deal, and like they can just chill. And when we've announced a signing and we see that glorious picture and the classic Anfield lean on the website, like against the wall, we've all seen those classic leans against the classic walls in the Melwood training ground. But yeah, until we actually see those pictures and someone is signing on a desk, then that is it. We've captured our target. I'm not having any more Instagram posts or whatever. Oh, someone's meant to be coming. We'll find out. So let me know if you've calmed down. As I mentioned before, we'll find out what happens with Van Dijk. It won't drag on. We all hope it doesn't drag on any longer than that. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. I really want to thank every single one of you for the continued support. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button and you want to join the family, make sure you do. It'd be really much appreciated. And thank you for your time. Up to the heads, and you'll never walk alone. And smash that like button if you liked it, everyone. And I'll speak to you very soon. See you later.